Hi, I'm Zero, and this is what if Naruto was demon god. Yeah, I'm sorry about not posting for a long time. I was kind of busy, office work. So yeah, I kind of had idea of it, so I thought let's just do it, or otherwise I'll forget about it. So yeah, the idea is quite new, but yeah, basically everything is going to go the same. I mean everything until when is Naruto is 5. He kind of can see everyone can hate him for some reason. He doesn't know why. Unlike in the original way, he got rid of his hatred and focus on the positive things. He did got rid of his hatred still, but he still had anger and rage within him suppressed. He had so much anger inside of him that he just unconsciously put it in his deepest or further away from his consciousness as he can in a huge black ball until we go to the Sasuke retrieval arc. Naruto hates Sakura and Naruto wears a mask, not like mask like Akashi, but he acts all like canon Naruto, but he's not that happy in inside. He's always angry. Yes, he doesn't have hatred per se, but he just have rage, ton shit of rage. He hates the villagers, but he doesn't want to harm them. But you know, Kakashi knows about his mask, but he's not completely sure about it. And Shikamaru is sure about it that Naruto has weared a mask for a long time. Neither Sasuke or Sakura know about Naruto's mask. Every time he's alone, he's not smiling at all. He only smiles when someone is close to him, or someone is passing by to show, yeah, I'm still happy-go-lucky kid. But in reality, he's not. Not even Jiraiya could figure that out in Chunin exam. And so when Naruto is in the hospital after they fail to retrieve Sasuke, everything will go the same. But this is something the hatred and the rage, mainly the rage Naruto kept inside of him, hidden. He himself doesn't know that the rage is still there. He thinks it's long gone. He just doesn't like to smile whenever he's alone. On the side note, this will be kind of similar to Naruto being banished. Naruto will need to get out of the village, but a lot of things is gonna happen. A lot of things are gonna change. So yeah, basically Sakura still comes to to see Naruto, but Naruto was unconscious then, so Naruto doesn't know that she actually came or not. When Naruto wakes up, he just thinks she didn't came because she didn't brought any flowers or anything for him. She still came, but he didn't know that. He just thought she didn't came. No one cared for him. And after a few seconds, he put all the anger of she isn't coming, all that rage about Sasuke chidoring him inside the black ball I mentioned earlier. But Naruto doesn't know that it's a ball, black ball or anything. He just thinks he can, he's fine now. Everything is positive. Yeah, I'll make everything happen. Everyone accept me. He still thinks that. But deep, deep inside of him, he knows, that won't be happening. So yeah. Jiraiya was sent on a mission that will last for Jiraiya an entire month, a mission that require him to go completely underground, undetected, because there is a rumor going around that it's not actually a rumor. Danzo made this rumor up that there is another organization just like Katsuki, Akatsuki. Danzo made this up. So Jiraiya won't be here because Danzo wants to do something. And so when Naruto wakes up, Jiraiya isn't there, at the window to greet him. So yeah, but an Anbu came after some time, and Naruto was completely healed this time. Completely healed. Thanks to Naruto, having rage all the time built up inside of him, he can naturally draw very little, very little amount of Kyuubi's chakra, almost, whenever he's sleeping. So his regeneration when he's sleeping is much more higher than what it was originally, because he keeps the rage inside of him. While he sleeps, the rage sometimes, gets out. So Kyuubi's chakra comes out, it just helps him heal a lot more faster. He goes there, he's in the council room, and here he figures that out that he's being banished for, you know, pretty much failing to bring back Sasuke. But Tsunade doesn't want Naruto to be banished. So Tsunade, after the meeting, Tsunade will call Naruto to tell him that, hug him, cry that I'm sorry, Naruto, blah blah blah. Naruto, when now we do a flashback while Naruto got into, the council room. As soon as they said that they are gonna banish him, several of them said, thought that he will beg for them not to, but his mask was actually being cracked at that time that he wears to, being a happy-go-lucky. He just looked at them with blank stare and says, "Okay," because he's angry. He doesn't know what to do. He's not thinking straight. So yes, he says, "Fine, whatever," and just walked away. That's all happened in the council room. So the civilian council was shocked because they thought he will say you can't do it. Including Danzo was also shocked, but Danzo thought he just couldn't think straight. He was kind of couldn't think straight, but still. Danzo wants Naruto out of the village after the month or two when everything settled down. Naruto has sent his Anbu to get Naruto and experiment on him, and Yutkonso Matsukami, Shisui's Mangekyo, ability to make Naruto pretty much, his servant or slave because, QB. So yeah, he wants to use that to, his advantage that yes, I bring back you know, the QB. So yeah, make me Hokage. Basically, that kind of. Sorry about that. That kind of energy he has. So yeah, uh, none of the Jonins knew this, but it because it was being kept secret. Tsunade told Naruto that after 3 years she will find a way to bring him back. Naruto says, "Okay, Granny." He was sad. Mainly, his sadness was being overshadowed by his rage that he was trying his best to suppress. So Naruto just left. He didn't try to meet any of his friends, Sakura or anything. Sakura was Hinata and her team was out on a mission. Several of the Konoha 11 were out on the mission. Sakura was at her home thinking what she should do. She should train, how she should train. Because she was planning to train with Lady Tsunade. So yeah, she's at her home thinking about that. Naruto is just angry. He just goes to his arm, and he goes to his bed, and he looks underneath. There is a plank, and the wooden plank. He lifts it up, and there is a box. In the box, there is a cash that he was saving up. And Naruto does another flashback. Well, Tsunade was telling him to, that I will, find a way to bring you back in 3 years back to the village. She gave, Naruto a envelope, and in envelope there was money, ton shit of money for Naruto to, live comfortably for at least 2 3 weeks easily. And she said, I'll, keep sending you money. So don't worry, I won't be able to, send you too much money. Otherwise, the council will, figure it out. But I'll find a way. Naruto says, okay. And so Naruto takes the money that he was storing up, about enough that he can live for an entire month freely without doing anything, because you know he won't be able to get a place to rent, but he doesn't care. So yeah, at night about at 12 p.m. he just was packing his bag, gets ready and starts to leave Konoha. He already had papers to leave, so when he gets towards the guards, he just shows them paper and left. Usually Tsunade was thinking of Naruto will go leave tomorrow morning after saying goodbye to his friends and so forth, because none of the Jonins know that Naruto was kicked out of the, or pretty much kicked out of the village basically. Naruto is going, he's angry, he's enraged. Then he has a flashback when the you know Thor sage, Parvi sage, Jiraiya, aka, pushed him off the cliff. He was falling and he didn't met the nine tails. He just came in front of a cage, and then suddenly a rush of chakra came towards Naruto. So yeah, Naruto still hasn't met the nine tails face to face. So basically, Naruto goes to a village and he's sitting at a ramen stand now. He's pretty far away from the village. He was walking for an entire night, and now there is 5 in the morning. So yeah, he was walking for a long time, but thanks to him being angry, he was naturally, taking very little amount of Nine Tails chakra. But in this one, Nine Tails didn't mind giving him, chakra, because she pities him. Yes, Nine Tails is a she in this one, and she's gorgeous kind of she, but Naruto hasn't met her. She, still is evil, but she kind of pities him. Only him, not other humans, but yeah, for now anyway. And so Naruto was eating, and then, an old man and his grandchild came, and they were, start to sit next to Naruto and eat. They were talking in their own, with each other. They didn't pay any mind to Naruto because Naruto didn't look approachable at all. He was, as I said, enraged and angry. So yeah, Naruto was eating his ramen, but this time he was eating slowly because he wanted to hear what they were saying because it sounded interesting. The old man's grandfather asked, "Grandpa, Grandpa, I want to be strong. How would I be strong? I will be the goodest person ever. I won't have any intentions. You know, neither hatred, neither rage." Then his grandfather like, "Yeah, you can do that, but you will only be able to get a little bit stronger." His grandson would like, "What do you mean, grandfather?" Grandfather like, "It's good to be, good, be the light. But if you're only light, then there is no darkness. If there is no darkness, there is no balance. You need to, make a balance, like something similar to yin and yang. You need to find a balance." He was like, "But grandpa, if balance what you're talking about, how can, we gain that?" The old man would be like, "It's simple, really. You need to, face your fears, hatred, and rage. Just accept it. When you do, you will able to, make something similar to, yin and yang. Your darkness and your light will be balanced. Then you can gain more power. You can be more stronger. Something like of a balance thing. Yeah, just how yin and yang gives balance. Yeah, something like that. You need your emotions to be like that." Naruto will take this to his heart. Too much into his heart, let's just say. So Naruto decided that he needs to get stronger, stronger than anyone, stronger than any creature on earth. He gets up, he takes, he already had few instant ramen, but he goes to a shop nearby that was, close to the ramen stall he was sitting at. He goes in there and he buys about 12 chakra pills, or food pills, whatever you want to call them. And then he leaves towards a forest. While he's going, he needs a place to sit and relax because he wants to face his hatred to, gain the balance, just like the old man says. He is come across a mountain with a beautiful waterfall. While going, he slips and he falls, just on the grass. But when he fell, his eyes kind of, looked at the corner of the, waterfall was falling. There was actually a little bit of space going in there. Not maybe there is some kind of, cave behind the waterfall, because if there is, it will be a great place to, concentrate and meditate, to face my hatred, so I can gain balance and become strong. Naruto does that because Naruto's the mask Naruto used to wear is already half gone. He's still light, smiles and all that, but half of it is gone. He shows his emotions much more. The rage he has, mainly in his eyes. And so Naruto goes. There's a pretty small path that leads to, you know, into a cave. Naruto does, and waterfall is cold and it's going fast. Naruto thinks even if I, if you, if my even hand touches the waterfall, it will completely drag me down. So Naruto's being careful and he gets to the cave. He goes inside. The cave is beautiful and it's light up. Naruto understand that how it's light up. Naruto looks at at the upstairs. There is a small hole in which sunlight comes and bounces off. So yeah, it's kind of dimly lit. So Naruto takes it as his opportunity. It's the best place to meditate and face his hatred and gain the balance that old man was talking about. And so Naruto sits there. He opens, takes out two chakra pills or food pills and eats them straight away. No, scratch that. He eats only one, food pill to make sure that he doesn't get hungry while he's in the middle of it. So he just closes his eyes and starts to meditate. An hour passes, nothing happens. And then after a complete hour, Naruto wakes up in a whitish blackish room in which he sees himself. The dark version of Naruto with, red glowing eyes and black at the white side of the eyes. The eyes that are white are actually black for him. Yeah, the dark Naruto. That. He starts to show Naruto the memories that he all completely forgot about. Because Naruto didn't just seal his anger, he also sealed several of his memories he had of him getting beat up, him being hated and all that, him being bullied. He showed him all that, but in the end, Naruto didn't, change the darkness into light like what he did in the original. He accepted that part of him. Then the dark part just smiled and started to try overtaking it, but Naruto's will was too strong. In the end, in behind Naruto, a symbol starts to appear of yin and yang. When the symbol was complete, the dark part of Naruto was gone and only symbol remained. Naruto has managed to conquer his, dark side, and he's managed to gain a perfect balance. It took him 2 hours to gain, the balance he wanted. But then he felt something within him. Rage, a never ending rage. The black bubble that Naruto stored broke, and rage was being filled in within him. But even shocking to Kurama himself, she was so shocked that she thought he will go, berserk, and she was ready for it. But he didn't. His, rage. Yeah, sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah. She was shocked that his rage was, just bursting out. It was like a sea, calm, but rage. But then Naruto felt something else within him. He went even deeper into his subconsciousness, deeper than any human has ever been able to go. The movement he, conquered his rage, he went even, deeper. Now there's only whiteness, just light. But Naruto is not Naruto. He's just looking at it, but he doesn't have any physical body anymore. He sees his chakra, but thanks to the rage, some of the cube's chakra was start to leak out, but Naruto didn't, notice. Naruto starts to, spin his own chakra that he sees in a circle. But then slowly Naruto sees another chakra coming. It was the Nine Tails chakra. Red chakra starts to, So, yeah, you get the gist of it how Nine Tails chakra is. He took, the Nine Tails chakra that was coming and he put it into the circle. When Naruto was spinning his own chakra, he starts to add Nine Tails chakra as well. So now both chakras spinning and they are creating a ring. And Naruto feels that it's not enough. He doesn't know why or what he's doing, but he just feels it's not enough. He says faster, 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 faster. The chakra from the Nine Tails and his own chakra starts to combine and move even faster, faster. But then Naruto says not enough, I need more, more. He starts to, thanks to him gaining control over his rage, he starts to take more of Nine Tails chakra. And Nine Tails can't stop it because he's using his rage to tap into it. He took as much of, Nine Tails chakra as what his own chakra is, the similar amount. And then he stops taking from the Nine Tails. He said because he felt something else, two different kind of chakra signatures as well that are not his own or the Nine Tails, because he's felt Nine Tails chakra. He starts to try to put them into the ring that he's creating for some reason. He himself doesn't know what he's doing, but yeah, he's basically start to make them spin. The two of his and Nine Tails chakra spinning and combining together. Then he puts two more different chakra synergies into the ring, and they also start to spin. He pretty much took half of Minato and Kushina's chakra that was given to him by both of them, to do the seal thing, but he just took about 50% of both of their chakra, and it was a lot because Kushina still could, hold down Nine Tails, with her chakra chains. That just shows how much chakra, they had put into Naruto. So yeah, that both of their chakra starts to, add into the ring. Now there are four types of chakra in the ring that's, spinning pretty fast and combining all four different chakra together. Naruto says it's not enough. He just feels it's not enough yet. He starts to make it spin even faster, 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 faster. Then a fifth type of chakra that Naruto, that's different. Naruto doesn't know what that kind of chakra was that just, went into the ring as well. But Kurama does. That was a chakra of, Ashura or Suzuki. I'm pretty sure I said that right because Indra was the one with, Sharingan, and Ashura was with the body of the sage. If I'm wrong, you get the gist. The one had the body. I'm pretty sure it was Ashura. But if I'm not, I'm a retarded person then. Well, he put 50% of Ashura's chakra into the ring as well, but he doesn't know it was Ashura's chakra. But yeah, he basically put an Otsutsuki's chakra into it, and it's spinning pretty fast. But Naruto just feels it's just not enough. It's not enough. He puts all of his concentration to make it, spin as fast as it can. And then something happens. Something changes within it. In the middle of the ring, something starts to appear. A different kind of chakra. A chakra that wasn't of a human or an Otsutsuki, neither of a demon. In this one, Nine-Tail is actually a demon, not some chakra. I'll tell you the story as we go on. So yeah. Well, all five kinds of chakras combining together to create a new form of chakra. A chakra unique to, Naruto himself, if he completes it or when he completes it. And he was actually able to complete it. Suddenly the ring disperses and a huge burst of, shockwave comes, and there it was. Kind of like a crystal, but it was burning like fire, how chakra is. Then Naruto's physical body starts to appear in the the room. It's kind of white, but at the same time, it's basically like a galaxy. You know how there are darkness and stars, like we're standing in the sky, in the space, that kind of place. So he just grabs it. The moment he grabs it, he feels pain, immense pain go throughout his body. It starts from his hand, then chest, then entire body, and he's screaming, but he's too deep into the forest and the waterfall, and the cave, pretty much making sure that his screams can't be heard. And Kurama is shocked. He doesn't know what's happening, what he did, because Kurama couldn't see what was he doing, but she did felt you know Minato, Kushina, and Ashura's chakra. And she's kind of confused why it was, because Kuruma wasn't there what he was doing, spinning chakra around, making new kind of chakra or whatever he was doing. She could just feel the three signatures of chakra that she haven't felt in a long time, a very long time. So she's kind of confused what happened or what's happening, but she can see he's in pain. I mean, immense pain. So yeah, and Naruto's body starts to, be damaged. Now, the Nine Tails, she doesn't want to die. She starts to, push chakra into Naruto's body to, just focus on, don't give him any strength, speed, or anything. Just focus on the regeneration. Because she kind of, pities Naruto, and also she doesn't want to die. Just a sec. So yeah, this is how Naruto's, veins are being. His body is basically glowing. His chakra pathways are pretty much visible from outside of his skin. You can see where his chakra pathways are because the veins in his body are glowing just like in this picture. And so that's happening. His veins are glowing in pain. His chakra pathways are pretty much beginning to get thicker, stronger, just like how tailed beasts. Chakra pathways are much bigger than of a human's, and they are pretty much burning his skin. You know how Kurama's chakra burns his skin from the outside, but now Naruto's skin is being burnt from inside, so it's more painful. And Naruto goes through the extreme pain for 5 minutes straight. And Kurama is doing his best to heal all the damage that's happening, to make sure Naruto's heart doesn't stop out of pain or excess damage. So yeah, and then Naruto stops. He stands up, and then poof, purple and red aura, you know, just the same color in the picture that we are watching. This kind of aura starts to surround Naruto, and Naruto feels different. What Naruto did is he basically combined 5 different kind of chakra into one to create a chakra that does not remember or resemble, basically that was I was trying to say, of human or of an Ashura Tsuki. This is something completely new. His chakra is toxic to humans. Naruto's chakra is changed. His chakra signature does not represent of human. You know how Karin in the Vorak, she said when she felt Kabuto's chakra when he absorbed all the people's DNA to gain all their power and Genkai. She said his chakra is disgusting. Naruto's chakra is not disgusting at all. He's just inhumane. Human doesn't have that kind of chakra. His chakra basically like of a demons. You know how tailed beasts are, but he's a human, and that's his own chakra. And then it began. Boom. Birth of a evil god or demon god, whatever you want to call it. His chakra is sentient, kind of like it makes a demon just like this around him. Blue, purple, and red. That is the color of Naruto's chakra itself. This is Naruto's chakra now. Naruto pretty much added so many different kind of chakras, combined them together. So yeah, This will give Naruto so many different capabilities. The one thing it has done is it has awoken the dormant genes within Naruto. Dormant genes of, Uzumaki's and, Namikaze. Genes are pretty much working overdrive right now. So pretty much his Uzumaki healing has gotten way up. He has pretty much gained his own natural healing thanks to adding Kurama's chakra within his own chakra, because Kurama's chakra basically grants you regeneration, and adding five different kind of chakras with his own natural healing capability. That's pretty much got boosted when his dormant genes got awakened. Yeah, his healing factor is off the charts. He basically has healing capability of of a full Uzumaki if Naruto was a full Uzumaki, and his natural chakra has healing capabilities similar to the first Hokage, but much better, because his healing does not shorten his lifespan. So yeah, basically it has also increased Naruto's potential. He has gained potential, some of Minato's potential, Kushina's potential, Ashura's potential, and Kurama's potential have also added into Naruto's original potential, and his chakra levels have skyrocketed to almost 3 times what they were, because Naruto pretty much, and Naruto's chakra is dense. I mean, whew, dense as the first Hokage himself. If Naruto did the same thing that the first did, his chakra will shatter concrete beneath his feet. That's how Naruto's chakra is that dense. And so after the Naruto is unconscious now, completely unconscious, and Naruto wakes up exactly after 12 hours, while his body is getting adjusted to a new form of chakra, because it didn't just reinforced his chakra network and chakra pathways, it made some new chakra pathways as well that human doesn't have, that basically grants Naruto an edge over any other being. His body is similar to that of an Otsutsuki. That's what I'm trying to say. His body is greater than of a Senju. When Naruto wakes up, he's starving, because his body used tremendous amount of energy to make sure he stays alive through the harsh pain that he felt. Basically, he had to go through the pain of his body ripping apart and being put together. But it wasn't actually his body, it was only his chakra pathways that were being to get thicker, more powerful, more durable than of any human on earth. His chakra pathways are even stronger than that of Ashra Suzuki. Basically like a tail beast's chakra network. So yeah, they have pretty strong chakra. So yeah, Naruto's chakra is not good for any human now. If someone did the same thing, like injecting Naruto's blood to gain Naruto's healing factor, well, they will die pretty brutal death. Hashirama's chakra can be controlled by several people in the show, but Naruto's chakra, it's monstrous because it's sentient. Yes, Naruto's chakra is sentient, but not as sentient as Kurama, but yeah, it's sentient. It won't allow anyone else to control him. Yeah, his chakra is kind of devastating and demonic. Naruto's presence is not that of a human any longer. It's that of a monster or a demon, because Naruto doesn't feel human anymore. He has pretty much you know broke through the limitations of humanity. How humans have limits of how much strong their bodies can get, how much chakra they can have in their bodies before their bodies start to get damaged. So yeah, basically Naruto has broken through all of that, and Naruto's lifespan has increased up to 300 years. Because Kurama's lifespan is a long time. Kurama is kind of like an entity that just exists even without an entity that doesn't die by aging. It can still die, but it will reform. But Naruto cannot reform. It just age a lot more slower because of the regeneration slowing his aging down a lot, a lot. So yeah, and Naruto has also gained talent that Minato has, talent of Kushina, talent of Ashura, and talent of Kurama. All that talent has been added to Naruto's own talent, and it has also made Naruto intelligent. And yeah, and this will be the end of this video. If you have any questions, do put them in a comment. Damn it, that damn tongue twist. I will post 2 more videos after 4 hours or so, because I still have to go back to office and do work again. Well, enchant life. Anyway, I hope you like this new series I'm doing. I will be pretty much still doing the old series that I haven't done, like Iron Man, half Senju, half Uchiha. But I just don't know what to do right now with them. I just basically I'm kind of bored with them right now. I will do them eventually when I get a good idea of what I want to do, or I'll just keep on making filler episodes kind of, because I have no idea what to do with them. I kind of made them too powerful, or other stuff. So yeah, maybe I'm just gonna remaster every single thing. I'm pretty sure I can make them much more better what I did in the first try. So yeah, thank you for watching.